Of the game, 2 slips in to Kurtis Patterson, and the tall Kurtis Patterson off an inside edge for 4. Well, that beat everything. That got the inside edge, and that's a nice shot off the back foot through cover. That's an excellent looking shot. Schedule in the air from Hughes, very well played through mid-wicket, and that will also reach the boundary. He's timing it well. Reaching, and just once again wide of Ellis, Patterson.
And that one's flicked on the onside. It's gone quite high. It's not going to get there. It was an old-fashioned, wasn't a sandwich. It was almost a 56 degree. Full delivery from Siddle, driven down the ground. Nice timing. I think there's enough there that'll roll over quite comfortably. Siddle now cutting away, and that'll be a boundary. You won't have to get much of the middle of the bat to score 4s out there today. Cutting away, and that's good timing, and that'll race away. It's a very long boundary out there today. These left arm orthodox, thick edge, and that'll run away. And it's running quite freely, and it'll get to the boundary. There was no timing on the fat side, if you like, as well, which is interesting. Driving down the ground, good touch, and another boundary. This is outstanding from the Blues.
To those great Tasmanian teams, Ben Hilfenhaus. Here is Siddle, and Patterson lofts it down the ground. 4 more. Good shot. Here we go with a bowling change, and we've got Riley Meredith bowling round the wicket. And more runs for New South Wales. There's a 50 for Kurtis Patterson. And it just keeps going and going here for the Blues.
Siddle. This time through the gully area, and that'll race away as well. The outfield is lightning quick. Thank you. Siddle with a bouncer and pulled away into the gap. And that's raced away. What a shot from Patterson. It was set up, and he dispatched it accordingly. Ricky Ponting side, where there's a big boundary. That's just tucked away, and it's going to race away. It was almost like a little check shot for one. The most economical of the Tigers, driving through the covers. It's a long boundary out there in front of the members. That's raced away, gets there quite comfortably. Slightly up the ante. That one's flicked fine, and that'll race away as well. They pick up another boundary.
And here we have Webster around the wicket, and that's helped on its way by Daniel Hughes for another boundary in New South Wales. The left-handed opening bat. Riley Meredith again. Short, and that's put away by Daniel Hughes for 4 through mid-wicket. The score should be a lot more than that as the ball goes in the air from Patterson, and he's caught in the deep. And New South Wales have stalled somewhat.
Of the game with a bouncer, and that's flicked off the hip with some real power. Oh, Matty Wade, that's an awful piece of fielding. The ring on the inner field, and that'll be his 100. He gets the single. A terrific partnership it was. Patterson couldn't get to 3 figures, but Hughes does. 100 off 112 deliveries. Rogers again. Oh, it's up in the air. It's going to carry to mid-off, and it has. A good catch is taken from Ellis. Backing back, and he had to be very steady there at the end to hold his shape, which he did. Full toss on the pads, dispatched accordingly. It was there to be hit. Rogers.
A little more, I suggest.
Drive into the covers and just over, and that'll race away to a boundary.
Sometimes
and
bring
out,
about the wicket.
And out. Well, we saw almost the same thing 2 balls ago. 3 on the fence here on the onside. Andrews in the middle of a good spell. Oh, hits the pads. It might be hitting the stumps, and it is. Ellis up in the air. It hasn't got the timing. Will it get over the top? I don't think it will. Back. That's a really good catch from the veteran Peter Siddle.
To come down from the members' end, and Sanger, there you go, lofts it, and it is over the rope. That's a great shot. Holt off the toe of the bat. That'll go for 6. Well played. And Holt tries his lap and he gets it away. Well played. Well played. Holt swings into the onside and it's over the rope. Well batted, young man. Holt in the air, down to deep mid-wicket and he's gone. Yep, he picked out Ellis bowls and he skies it and he will be out, caught by the keeper at the end of Jason Sanger. Kerr's on strike and he hits into the air high. Can Ellis catch off his own bowling? He does. New South Wales lose another one. Here's Siddle to Chris Green and he swings and it's up to long on. They'll go for one, they'll come back for two and that's the 300. An even 300 for New South Wales. Wow. What an interesting and entertaining innings.
Well, he's leading the wicket taking at the moment. Extra 3 on his tally of 12 to 15.
So it's going to be Sam's down under the armpits. Called a wide. Interested with McDermott here to the short side. What can he do? And right on cue. Flats hard. It didn't really get higher than 5 or 6 metres. What can Caleb Jewell do here? He's driving a one straight to extra cover and outs. Now he's driving down the ground. Good shot from Doran. Confidence builder. Driving down just over mid-on and that'll race away for back-to-back boundaries to Jake Doran. Oh, he's knocked him over. So McDermott's got to go. Driving through the covers, not complete and utter timing. That's racing away another boundary. He's had a good career so far. Oh, this one he flicks fine. That's for a boundary. That was expansive, actually.
There's Doran. Doran into the air and he's gone. He's gone. He's caught. He timed it on the up. Somewhat manageable 6.5. Wade driving through point for 4. That's a fine shot. Yep, that's a beauty. Wade driving. Wow. What a great shot. Oh, wow. He faces Tremaine and Wade drives again. More runs through the offside of the front foot. Almost a repeat of the previous shot.
About too much damage.
And he goes again into the onside. Over the rope for 6. Here's Hatcher again to Wade. Not too many worries for Wade. More runs through the offside. Another boundary.
His captain keeping it tight.
Backs away. That's caught behind point. Silk's gone. Good bowling by Green. Forcing through mid-on. Great timing and placement. What a shot.
Back here now with Hatcher driving Matthew Wade for more. Golly. Now with Webster on the hip, that'll be a wide. Oh, he's got a little inside edge, has he? Oh, the umpire's giving him outs. Clearly on top of the ladder. Oh, Andrews chops it on. And you thought they were in trouble. Well, now they're really in trouble. Oh, now up in the air. Problems here. Wade, he's sitting under it and he takes the catch. Let's see what he does now. Rogers driving down the ground powerfully. Good shot. Tom Rogers. This might be entertaining here. Will he this time? Oh, that's a ripping shot. Great timing.
Chris Green. And Rogers he's out of here.
I think that was the answer to my question.
Siddle driving square. What a lovely shot. Handful. And Siddle under that one, skies it to cover. It'll fall safe. Oh no, it's a superb catch in the deep by Kurtis Patterson.
A long week of...
Well, that was a standard deliver operation from Meredith. That's how he bats. Sam's around the wicket again. Meredith, whack! Halfway up the hill. One. Short delivery, hooked away. Man out there, can't take it. Rolls over for a boundary.
Some new batters.
Meredith again. Oh, he's not wasting time. This time down the throat of deep mid-wickets. Sams picks up his second wicket. Meredith departs. And Tasmania bundled out for 140. Julia Price and Xavier Doherty.